What's up everybody, Brandon Johnson here again, and thanks for joining me. Today we're taking a look at the classic old-time tune, Texas Gales. And for this lesson I wanted to look at two separate versions from two of my all-time favorite pickers, Norman Blake and Tony Rice. And I wanted to highlight the differences and the similarities that these two great pickers share when they approach a classic fiddle tune like Texas Gales. And this song was featured on the album Blake and Rice, which is really an incredible collaboration, which really showcases not just their chops, and also the really distinct character of each of their instruments as well. They're both playing their Martin guitars that they're really known for. At that time, Tony Rice hadn't yet got his custom-made Santa Cruz Tony Rice model guitar. He was still using the Holy Grail Martin that he got from Clarence White. And Norman Blake on that album was playing the Martin that Tony Rice said was the most beautiful guitar he had ever heard. So when you put these two pickers together with their iconic Martins, the Blake and Rice is truly an iconic album and something that I think acoustic guitarists can learn a ton from. And the first version we're going to look at here is the Norman Blake version. We're going to go through the entire melody note for note, and then we're also going to look at the Tony Rice version note for note as well, and really take a deep dive into the notes and the techniques and the things that make these two incredible pickers distinct and give their playing so much character. So I hope you enjoy this one, and let's check it out. Let's take a look at the Tony Rice version of Texas Gales now. And in this particular arrangement, there's no pickup here, so we're going to be starting right on the quarter note, right on the downbeat, with the downstroke on the first fret high B, kind of like we did in the Norman Blake version, followed by another upstroke on that first fret high B. Those are going to be on eighth notes. And then we're going to get into a string of 16th notes here in kind of classic Tony Rice style. We're going to start with the open B, first fret B, third fret B, open B, back to that first fret B. Then we're going to hit third fret B on an upstroke, followed by first fret B, and then we're going to hit second fret G to open. And right after that open G, we're going to play an open D on an upstroke, followed by second fret D. And then at the end, you have an upstroke on the open G. You can see how this is just a long, unbroken chain of 16th notes. All right, let's take a look at measure number 2. You'll see here looking at measure number 2, it's actually completely identical to measure number 1, right? So we have the first fret B, followed by another first fret B, and then that exact same string of notes that we had before on 16th notes on the B string. Then we have that second fret G to open, followed by open D to second fret D. And we're just going to land on that second fret D on an 8th note and just let it ring out. Instead of playing the open G like we did in measure number 1, we're just going to end there on that second fret D. Okay, so let's play measures 1 and 2 now, all the way through to the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's going to lead us into measure number 3. Okay, so when we look at measure number 3 now, you'll notice that, again, it's a repeat of measure number 1. And just like we had with the Norman Blake version, you know, really the only difference here is that we're going to add in that open G over that first fret B right at the beginning here. So instead of playing just the first fret B, we're going to include that open G and kind of play them together, although technically you're hitting the open G first. But really, it's just one downstroke over both. And then from there, it's just identical to what we had in measure number 1. So we're going to be playing the upstroke on the first fret B right after that little 2-note chord. And then we have that series of 16th notes again, ending on the open G on an upstroke. Okay, and that's going to take us to measure number 4. Okay, and looking at measure number 4 now, we have really just a classic, like little condensed Tony Rice run here with a double pull-off. We're going to play this double pull-off with our ring finger and our middle finger over the 3rd fret G to 2nd fret G to open. So that's going to be on a downstroke. Then right after we play that double pull-off, we're going to have 2nd fret D to open G. And right after that open G, with our index finger, we'll hit the 1st fret D on a pull-off. And you'll notice that we land on that 3rd fret A, root note of the C chord. All right, let's play measures 3 and 4 now, all the way through to the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. All right, now let's play the A part, start to finish, one time through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's going to lead us into measure number 5.